Hello and welcome to Beards and Bangers. A little midweek update from me. I said I wasn't going to do a drive of the VW Transporter, but I've got a drive to do, so I thought I'd just take a little spin. So it's pretty cold now. It's the first proper cold day we seem to have had for a while. What have I got to tell you? Well, the Rover 200 BRM has got a soggy rear, so it was over the weekend. I noticed that the inside was really steamed up, and I was like, goodness, that's looking quite squelchy in there. So I just did a bit of investigation. It seems the water is leaking on the rear quarter lines, just around the actual clip for it. So I undid one, and there's a bit of crusty rusty metal, so that wasn't great. So that's something I definitely need to look at, because the car isn't garaged, and I really want to look after that BRM, because it's a super rare, super fantastic little motor. So I'm going to have to do some investigations on the water leak on that. And obviously, if you saw my previous video, you'd have seen that that does need a few other little bits doing to it. It's not a bad car, but just needs a bit of tidying up. Managed to get the ZT190 out for a drive the other day. That was really pleasing. It's the first time I've been out in it for a decent drive for a while. It was nice and sunny, and that's just driving like a peach. I'm hoping to source a set of second-hand seats for it, because the driver's bolster I don't think is going to stitch up that well. I was going to get someone to stitch it, but I think it's going to be too much. So, if anyone knows of any MGZT manually adjusting, non-electrically heated seats out there, please drop something in the comments, because it'd be nice to get that sorted out before winter, because that's a good usable car. And as I say, if you tickle around in it, it's not actually that thirsty. The ZT260, so the V8, the big V8, I am off to see that now. Actually, I'm just going to see what's going on with it. So the radiator ended up U-shaped, so we were underneath the car a couple of weeks ago. So we got some bleeping then. So this is why this car gets a bit on my nerves, because I'm just by a curb, but it's picking the curb up as an instruction. So my parking warning signally things up on here, and it's completely unnecessary. So yeah. I'm hoping that the radiator's in, but we still need to sort out this misfiring, because it's not a great thing. So could be someone's tried to remap the car in the past, which is not a good idea. Oh, we're going green light, marvellous. Get away from that noisy lorry. Hopefully that didn't spoil you hearing my dulcet tones too much. This car doesn't pull away nice. I'm just giving it a few revs. It's alright. It's alright. A bit wallowy. That's the problem with that. So you get a bit seasick if you're going cross country in that for too long. Just really want to get the V8 on the road. A, so I can drive it. B, so I can make some videos to show you lot. So because it is it's a good car. It's in pretty decent nick. It's a little bit of a flaky paint on one of the wings, but other than that, it's actually tidy. The interior is immaculate. It's like it's not been used. Even the driver's seat bolster, which always go on the MGs, all the ZTs, the ZSs, they all go on that bolster where you get in and out of the car. Even that's in good nick. Carpets are lovely. There's a couple of oddities with it, which I'll show you once I'm able to. With it's got some Rover wood panels in it, which it shouldn't have, I don't think, unless we have some good comments on the chrome side stripes on the ZT190. Unless you could specify or have options of having some Rover features on your ZT, but it just seemed out of place. Like the surrounds of all the electric window buttons are all wood. There's some wood around the climate control as well, so it just looks a bit out of place in a ZT. Fine in a 75, absolutely. Excuse me. So yeah, that's that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been looking at so far this week. So I'm trying to source a Mark II Polo because I really want to give one of those a try. That was my first car, my first kind of modern car, and I'm trying to source it. If anyone knows anyone with a mid-80s Mark II Polo, preferably the 1043cc, so the 1 litre, I would absolutely love to just drive one, but obviously I'm going to make a video of it while I'm doing it, because that's what you lot want to see. Yeah, so I've just been to see the V8, the ZT260, no further on the ECU, because the U-shaped radiator is now off, the new one's on. They're not too expensive, but the aircon radiator is also knackered, so we've got to wait for another one of those. But it did have gas in it, so the aircon might actually work, which would be nice in that car. But yeah, there's a few funky things been done with the wiring. Someone's had the car and they've changed it. The horn, it's got an aftermarket like air horn thing, I guess it is, which isn't so good. Yeah, it's been butchered. The wood wiring's butchered. They changed the air filter, so the air filter's not correct. You know, with the front off the car, it's interesting to see what's been done to it. So I think the rough running, you know, someone's just played with the car. They've not done it properly, and you know, and that's why it's, you know, in the state it's in. I've not just driven it because it's, so the front's off. There's no coolant in it, so it can't be driven at the moment. But apparently it's only really driving well at high revs, which is fine, but not great for fuel economy, not great round town. While the front's off, it's a great opportunity to polish the headlights. So the headlights are going to get machine polished, so they look nice and sparkly. Yeah, there's just a few little niggly bits with it. I think the car is a Cat D, or it was a Cat D. And I think someone has, you know, bought the car back, and you know, they've kind of done it on the cheap, or done it their own way rather than the right way. But it's good. The guys I've got looking at it are, you know, MG Rover specialists. The owner of the company used to have one as well, so he understands them. So once the front end, the radiators, wiring is all sorted out, we'll get the ECU. They're going to do a compression test. They're going to check the valves, make sure there's not a burnt out valve in it, because they're still getting the popping at low revs. And if that's all okay, then we'll send the ECU off for someone to have a look at that. So it's coming together slowly, and I'm not putting pressure on the garage that's got it, because I'd rather them do it right. But it's worth it, because it's a cracking car, or it will be a cracking car. But yeah, just being a bit sad to see it all taken to pieces on the front end. But the guys know what they're doing, and you know, they're gonna put it right. So yeah, I want to get the car back to stock as much as possible. It did come with an AccuFab throttle body and plenum, but that's been put back to standard. It's got the proper Mustang throttle body and plenum back on it now, although the AccuFab isn't what's causing the problems. We took that off straight away, but right at the beginning, it was the first job when the car went into the garage back in April, was to change the throttle body back to standard, see if that was the problem. But no, the AccuFab can go back on at some point. But yeah, I'm just desperate to get this car out on the road. You know, give it a good working over, and then, you know, get some content on here so you can see it, because it just sounds wonderful, or it will sound wonderful when it can run again. So yeah, that's where the poor old ZT260 is up to at the moment. So what else has been going on? Some non-car related stuff. Now, I did say I like cooking, so I really should do a cooking video at some point, because it's another great passion of mine. I've just bought an air fryer, because it's apparently so much cheaper on electric consumption than having the oven on. The oven's taking ages to come to temperature. So Monday night I love crispy chicken wings with buffalo sauce, the red buffalo sauce. That's no buffalo's made sauce, but there we are. They work really well. So I'm going to bring you an air fryer video fairly soon. So I think that'll be a really good thing. So I'll have to make it car themed. I know you lot watch my videos for the car content, especially the MG content. So I don't want to go upsetting anyone. But yeah, really good gadgets. Thoroughly recommend getting an air fryer if you haven't already got one. And the other thing that's really quite gross is that I've been hearing this scurrying noise in my kitchen under the sink, and it turns out we've got a young rat living in there. So I've had the pest controller in a few times, and he's put these blue pellets under the sink, well out of the way so the cat can't get them. Hopefully that little friend is going to pass to the other side, which is a bit sad, but I don't really want a rat in my kitchen, otherwise I'll have to go around singing that song from the 1980s, 1970s. Not really my genre of music, but so getting rid of the rat, and then trying to get the house warm without turning the heating on. That's quite fun. I have got a log burner, and that is fantastic. I've got a farm near me, supply logs, not too expensive, and that is helping me avoid putting the heating on, because it's the cost of living is not very good. That was really not good timing. Hopefully the ringtone isn't infringing any copyright. So I'm still not annoyed to see the V8, see what's going on with that. I won't be videoing it because I don't think there'll be anything I can show you. But I will definitely bring you a video on the V8 really soon. I can't wait to show YouTube world that. I have got some car stickers coming, so there will be car stickers available for those who want to put Beards and Bangers orange logo in their car. I'm certainly going to bring them on mine. It's very cheeky of me to ask, but please let me know, and I'll happily get those sent out for a small fee. But yeah, thank you for all the lovely comments, helpful comments, kind comments. Please keep those coming. Please hit that subscribe button down there to see more videos of me and my cars, and keep liking the videos. That helps them get up the charts if YouTube have charts. Really appreciate what my subscribers are telling me. Thank you so much. See you again next time.